Unless you've had your head stuck in non-existent clouds, you'd know large tracts of eastern Australia are in the iron grip of the nastiest drought in 50 years. The experts say if there isn't rain soon, it'll be the worst ever. But while there's been a flood of stories about desperation and despair, it's just as important to highlight the incredible resilience of the people on the land despite these hardest of times. Way out beyond Tamworth in country New South Wales, I met the wonderful Hourigan family, drovers moving 900 head of cattle along what is known as the Long Paddock. It's an old tradition on the land. When your farm is parched, you take your mob out on the road looking for feed.
What have you thought about what you've seen in terms of the drought along the road?
It's very dry, it's very hard to find feed and water.
Very hard for the people who are farming too.
Yeah.
Tell me, with your wisdom and your long experience on the land, it will rain again, won't it?
Yes, it will have to, but probably not now.
7-year-old Tori is not the youngest drover out in the Long Paddock. That honour belongs to her little sister, 5-year-old Sienna. Two girls, completely at home in the saddle, alongside their parents, Justin and Beck Hourigan. Keeping a mob of 900 cattle alive in the worst drought in living memory is the family business. The Hourigans are professional drovers.
What do the girls make of it?
Oh, I mean...
Do they know that there's hardship? Because they're obviously enjoying it.
Yeah, they certainly do, but I guess kids will be kids and they're bright and they're happy and...
They've been doing this since they're babies.
Yeah, pretty much. I think Sienna was 8 weeks old on one of our previous trips, yeah, so...
I caught up with the Hourigans as they were pushing the mob towards the northern New South Wales town of Barraba on the way to Queensland. They have been on the road for 12 months, and the littlest drovers in the West are doing a job that would make Banjo Patterson proud.
Beck, I think they're amazing. You're used to them. Do you ever forget that they're actually just little kids?
Yeah, you do sometimes. We've got to pinch ourselves and always reminding ourselves, you know, how much they do to actually help us. Tori, can you go around and stop the Santa cow, please, that's going, babe?
They're as good as another man on the job, aren't they? Or another woman.
They love it, and I mean, that makes it a lot easier. We don't force them to do it, and it's something, you know, it's their choice every morning if they want to ride or not, and normally we're saying to have a break, and they're adamant they're going to be on the horses.
It's a good life.
Yeah.
What's really good about it?
Riding horses. Riding horses, I guess.
All day.
Yeah.
About the only positive in this dreadful drought is that here, the time-honoured tradition of droving has been given a new lease of life. The Hourigans' days are long and unrelenting, and when the mob is settled, Mum Beck puts down the stock whip and picks up the school books for the kids' distance education.
Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. So here is called out Pigeon at the Wheel.
Life in the Long Paddock is all these little girls know, and under a cloudless sky, who knows how much longer they will be out there. The family dream is to one day make enough money from droving to buy their own property.
You're thinking Walgett or somewhere like that.
Oh, out that way.
And I'm thinking that's tough country.
It's tough.
Tougher than here.
It is tough, that's for sure, but you know, the culture out there and the people out there, it's just magnificent.
Yes, second to none.
Says something about the spirit of country Australia to me, that being in the Long Paddock, you do tend to see some of the worst of it, yet you want to have a slice of that action.
That's it.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yes, I'd say we are at times, but there's plenty of us out there as well.
Looking forward, looking back, I've come a long way down the track.
Despite the ravages of drought, the spirit of the bush remains unbroken. It's alive and well in two little girls riding small in the saddle alongside Mum and Dad.
They're the next generation, aren't they?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, it's something that we've always got to remember. They're our younger generation, and I mean, they're doing us proud, so.
It will rain again and we will need people in the land.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Has to come soon, one day closer.
Hello, I'm Liz Hayes. Thanks for watching. To keep up with the latest from 60 Minutes Australia, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also download the 9 Now app for full episodes and other exclusive 60 Minutes content.